Good morning, fellas. Good morning, people. Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Probably when you'll be watching this video, I want you to know one thing. That is the most powerful thing. That is the most powerful thing. Silence, especially strategic silence, is the most powerful thing. The second thing is, all boundaries are an illusion. It is just a trick. There's no power, it is just a trick. Power exists as an abstract. So, with that information, do with it what you will do. When you try to conform, you will never achieve domination over another person. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you must cross the boundaries, because everyone has their own boundaries. So you have to try it. You have to risk being seen as an idiot, being seen as a narcissist, being seen as a psychopath. You have to touch the edges. Get to the edges. See where you touch them and they can feel the pain. And however they might try to picture you, it doesn't fucking matter, because it's just an identity. You can change it. You can change and be a different person. You see, we tend to think that if we affect one person, the whole world knows collectively. But that is a fallacy. That is a big fallacy. Only the person you are talking to only knows, and the people who are around. So if you're talking to one person, if you're talking to a prospect and you want them to buy, they will buy if you pitch it the right way. Why am I telling you this? This is mind control. And mind control is the thing that is ruling the world. It is the thing that is setting the rules of marketing, sales. Big tech operations use it. Big companies use it. All the time. All the fucking time. Know the boundaries and set your own boundaries. For you, be boundless. Because nothing is extreme. It's just that people have brittle egos. Their egos are... People have a low bar. The society has set a very low bar. And we can do better. But since the bar is low, and the success that we have set in the society, and the people who have the success are on this level, because success is defined by how much money you earn, how many things you have. So when it comes to intellectual and power and controlling people, it is very different. Power doesn't mean you have to tell everyone to lie down and they lie down. Power is about influence. Power is about influence. I don't need to manipulate you I don't need to do that if I already can predict what you will do. Why do I need to coerce you? If I know that if I tell you something, you are going to react in a certain way. So I will indirectly manipulate you or control you. That is what is called mind control. You understand the boundaries of people, their ethics, because people have set a low boundary, a low bar. And it's so low, you can see it, you can touch it and feel it. It is filthy, dirty. I'm disappointed. Once I saw this, once I realized what the world is. I've been talking about the Matrix for the past, 3 years. Go and watch my previous videos. I've been talking this thing for the past, and each fucking time and each day, it's a new realization of how the system is corrupt, on how people are stupid. I'm not saying that people are stupid. The society has set the borders too low, especially in a third world country like ours in Kenya. Why? Go to school, learn, I don't know, but you have to learn about life. We don't diversify our the materials we read, like books, and the knowledge we get. We only get our knowledge from schools, people around us, newspapers, and news stations and TV stations, and advertisement. But remember, advertisement, TV news, and the people around you, they are trying to sell you something, and they themselves are being sold something. So, in order to get a bigger outlook of the world, you have to step back and ask yourself, everyone is doing the same thing, and everyone is thinking the same thing, and everyone has the same information. Is there something different? Is this world so shallow? You can't have a conversation with someone about a very controversial topic, something which should be really talked about all the time by all men. But men are out here talking about football, talking about pussies. I don't know, I fucked who. It ain't a bad thing. Replication isn't a bad thing. We need to exist, we need to build some things. But as a man, I understand. Since I'm out of the matrix, I can look at it and say, I don't blame anyone, because these people are being controlled. I'm not being delusional to say me ameka delulu ama ameka radical sijui umepata information gani sijui. No, I'm saying this because I do understand how the world works. I've not yet fully mastered it, but I am at a point where I can look back and say I was in the same situations that I don't, and I will never look back and turn to. I'm better off as a person. I'm better off without drugs. I'm better off without watching football. I'm better off without watching movies and series. I'm better without listening to music. I don't really care. As I said before, thinking is the highest function that a human being can do. All that you are gifted with is intelligence. And if you can't use that intelligence, and if you are in a certain box and you can't think outside the box, what is the point of living? What is the point of living? Honestly, ask yourself that. This is early in the morning. You can look at the sunset. That is the sunset, sunrise. Sunset or sunrise. That is the sun. That is the sun. It's beautiful. I'm watching. Actually, as I'm recording this video, I'm watching the sunset. It's actually beautiful. I can literally look at it. Oh my fucking god! I love this place. I'm going to miss this place once I die. Once I get out of this plane, I'm going to miss this place. People say like the world is so complicated. I don't know the world is so complicated. Yeah, it is complicated. Because you're in a system and you don't know the rules. Like utachezaje utachezaje football na ujui rules za football. Utachezaje football? Seriously. Si utashika ball ukimbie nayo unapatiwa foul. Wewe umeprogramiwa ukaambiwa failure it's something bad. Ukifail shule ni kitu mbaya. Na ukiuliza maswali sana ni kitu mbaya. So you live with that fear, umejifungia hapo katikati. You don't want to question anything. The world is so beautiful, the world is wild. And nimeanza kugundua that this is the reason why people wanaachilia watu. Either ni familia ama wanaacha mabeshte wao, wanaenda hata wanatoka tu kwa society wanaenda kwingine kukaa huko. Because it is so unbearable. And the most difficult thing is you have to exist in this system. Whether upende ama usipende, like you are part of it. It is either you play the game or you don't play the game. And if you don't play the game, what wanasema ati escape the matrix inakaa more fun. No. Ni rahisi kukaa in the matrix. Ni rahisi kukaa in the system. Ni rahisi kufanya 9 to 5. Utafute job, ufanye kazi kutoka asubuhi hadi jioni, usiuliza maswali mengi, akili yako imetulia, you don't stretch it, you don't make decisions. It is much difficult to be an entrepreneur, and it is much difficult to manage people and hire assets. The higher you rise, the risk rises also. You have to understand that. And if you are unable to do that, and then you decide like, I will not participate in this system, and that is the more difficult thing, because you have to plant your own things, you have to go and look for your own food, you have to do everything and cut off everyone, and you are going to be a lonely soul. Maybe you find another chile mwenye ako I don't know really. Near difficult choice to make. So it is easier to live in the system, but already knowing the rules. Everyone anatembea na garbage. Maisha yake iko miserable. I don't know maisha yake iko apendi, like I don't know venye anafikiria. So kila msa ako na ubaya. Asubuhi saa hii, let me show you something. No. Wale watu wanatembea huko chini, wanaenda makazi. No. Wanaenda makazi. Sasa hii ni asubuhi, by the way. So let me tell you something. Seti ni kwa kupenda kwao. Seti ni kwa kupenda kwao. Si kupenda kwao kabisa. Mimi niliwaambia hii dunia kuna vitu tatu zinajenga hii dunia. Knowledge, energy, time. Unaweza kana time na energy lakini hauna knowledge. Unaweza kana time, ukipatiwa knowledge ya kitu fulani venye inafanya kazi, utakaa successful vibaya. Ama like utaiteseka hii maisha, like itakaa smooth. No. Na hizi ndio rules. One set of the rules zenye watu hawajui na hawaelewi. Hata kama wanajua lakini hawazielewi kundani. Ile unasema like ni kitu unaelewa kundani. No. So wazee kama hao wako very hard working. But where is the problem? The problem is they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge. Who's going to tell them? But if you tell them, the society ita collapse. But achana hata na hivyo. Kuna kitu inaitwa ego. Hawa watu wako na ego. Kuna wenye watakubali wasikize, kuna wenye hawatasikiza. The same people have direct access to they can potentially acquire the same information that I have, the same information that other people have. But these same people are arrogant, they are ignorant, and they have big egos the size of kiatu ya Goliath. So the conclusion is, okay, see wote wengine hawajui, but the conclusion is watu ni wachache Kenya wako na pesa, but tunasema Kenya is poor. You know? Kenya is poor. So in general, wana deserve. No, hawa deserve it. But fault ni yao. Pretty much fault ni yao. So basically, mimi nitadedi masiku chache kutoka sahi ama juma. Sasa si tunahesabu si masiku ni time tu. Sasa si kama hata nikichukua kama 20 ama 30,000 days kutoka sahi, alafu ndo ni dedi. Siwezi kata, hiyo ni miaka kama 80 hivi, 90. Si mbaya. So basically, sijui hata mbona hata nilianza kuongelea about that topic, but what I'm telling you is that the matrix is very real and people are trapped in their own matrices. Sieti sasa ni ngumu kutoka kwa hiyo matrix. Ni ngumu sana. Ni rahisi kutoka kwa matrix. It is very hard. Very difficult. And sisi ukitoka kwa matrix, upati kitu mzuri. Sasa unakaa on the edge because you have something to lose. Ukiwa na job hauna something to lose. Juu unafanyia mse job. You have nothing to lose. Uko na everything to gain kutoka kwa huyo mse. But you will never experience the world. You will never experience freedom. How to experience aje freedom? What is the definition of freedom? What is freedom? Ask yourself kwa una watch video sahi. What is the definition of freedom? What is the definition of success? And what is your definition of failure? What do you count as a setback? And do you acknowledge the wins that you have already acquired? Do you have gratitude for the life you have today? Were you thankful that you have lived all these days without accomplishing anything, with the same mindset that you have? Do you know that it is lucky? You are very lucky to have not encountered the problems that other people have encountered. Other people have very struggling, and if you were in the same spot, you would have committed suicide. Because the society imelewa the bar inajaribu kufeminize wanaume wanafikiria tu ufala na umama peke yake. Ado sijisi eti ni kitu mbaya, but how mwanaume atakaje mwanamke like si eti hata na agenda kuchange gender, but hata kufikiria mwanaume anaanza kufikiria kama mwanamke ati ni normal ya society, because this is a society that you have already known. Haujijua society yote. Know about history. Read about history. 100 years kutoka sahi itakuwa a very different place. Look at 50 years ago. It was a very different place. Watu walikuwa na dress different. And men were acting different kutoka kwenye wanact sahi. Who tells you that this is the normal? This is not the normal. It is just a contemporary, and we are moving on forward. I'm not lecturing anyone. I love talking in question. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's going to watch these videos. And my children, my family, they are going to watch these videos. And I'm telling you, we can talk all day. We can complain all day. Nothing is going to change. Na waste maisha yangu, mimi wacha niendelee kuishi kama wewe hutaki kuishi. Kama hutaki kutoka kwako ka box umejitengenezea na society imekutengenezea na mama yako na wazazi wako wamekutengenezea na church imekutengenezea, itakusaidia aje? Peace out. Kwanza angalia sunset wewe. Sunset, that is the sun. You can look at it directly.